Hello again, everybody. David Clary here at Bearden High School getting set for Region 2 basketball action. I'm joined tonight by Mark and Shauna Hayes, Dylan Woody, Preston Fetters, Caleb Jackson, Caleb Riker. We got the full crew for hopefully was going to be a big win for the Oak Ridge High School Wildcats in the region tournament, taking on the Bearden Bulldogs. Two teams are warming up down below. Shauna Hayes joins us here. Shauna, you have more information about the game.
I do. Thanks, David. Oak Ridge faces a mighty task tonight as they take on the 33-1 Bearden Bulldogs on their home court in a game that means elimination if defeated. The Bulldogs have totally dominated nearly all of their opponents and have only one loss to blemish their record. Their lone loss came to St. Thomas Aquinas out of Florida at what was the Arby's Classic in Bristol. Since that loss, the Bulldogs have won 17 straight games. In the postseason, they have wins over Hardin Valley, Farragut, and a Saturday night Region Round 1 game against Powell. Oak Ridge opened tournament play with a win over McMinn County, a loss to Farragut, and a third-place game win over Hardin Valley. They opened region play with a win over West on Saturday night, 62-53. Oak Ridge was led in scoring by Charlie Toppenheim and Ethan James, both with 17 points. The Wildcats trailed by 8 at halftime but took control in the second half to win their 18th game of the season. This season, Oak Ridge lost to Bearden 81-55 at Bearden and then again at Wildcat Arena 79-44. Last season, Oak Ridge ended Bearden's season in this round at Oak Ridge 56-51. Oak Ridge went on to defeat Maryville for the Region 2 championship. The region title was the Wildcats' 21st region title. Bearden, since 1973, has won 13 region titles, while Oak Ridge has 14. By far, the two most dominant programs in the Knoxville area in the last 50 years. Bearden's last region title came in 2024, and that season they eliminated Oak Ridge with a buzzer beater at William Blount. Bearden has eliminated Oak Ridge in 1981, 83, 94, 2010, 2018, 2022, and 2024. Oak Ridge has eliminated Bearden in 68, 76, 86, 98, 2013, 2020, and 2025. One of them will be eliminated tonight. Oak Ridge leads the all-time series with Bearden 31-24 since 1958. It has been a great series. Oak Ridge is 11-10 in postseason games with Bearden. Last night, the Lady Wildcats, despite the hard-fought effort, fell to Farragut Lady Admirals 54-47. The Lady Wildcats were led by Avea Mitchell's 35 points, along with other seniors. Paige Lowing, Evelyn Eubanks, and Sequoia Stewart will be missed as their season came to a close last night. Like the Lady Wildcats last night, the winner of tonight's game will take on Farragut, who defeated Hardin Valley tonight in a game just now complete. Farragut and the winner of our game will be in the sectional crowd, with potential opponents being teams from Region 1 that include Sevier County, Science Hill, Maryville, and Morristown West. The Sevier County and Science Hill game should be complete, and we will try to track down that score. The powerful Maryville team will take on the Trojans from Morristown West in their other semifinal matchup tonight. The winner of Region 1 championship takes on the loser of Region 2 game. The Region 2 winner will be at home against the Region 1 loser. Last season, Oak Ridge defeated Sevier County in the sectional, and Maryville defeated Science Hill in the sectional. Farragut's last sectional game in 2022 when they lost to Dobbins-Bennett. Before they made it the sectional in 2004 and lost to Dobbins-Bennett. 1983 was the last win in the sectional round. Tonight, though, we are at Bearden for the semifinal for round 2 game. The TSSAA requires a rights fee of $200 per game to stream live video, and tonight Jeff and Mike Henderson have donated this fee so we can stream. Thank you for their support over the years, not only as fans, but as support over broadcast. Thank you so much, former Wildcats, Jeff and Mike. This is the second time this season they have helped us out. Thank you so much. Tonight we are live at Bearden High School for Oak Ridge and Bearden. We would like to thank our great sponsors who have paid our rights fee to broadcast every tournament game, starting with the Lawning family, Andrew Barton, Mike Sheehan, Joe Daniels Mulholland, Marjorie and Connor Matthews, John Gick, Alan, Candace, and Evelyn and Ethan Eubanks, Terry Lee, Ronnie and Becky Hayes, and tonight's sponsor, Mike and Jeff Henderson. They have supported our broadcast and Oak Ridge athletes their days as Wildcats in the late 1960s and 1970s. Thank you so much for your support. We'd also like to thank our regular broadcast sponsors for tonight's game, and Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic of Oak Ridge, Ten Bank of Oak Ridge, the Summit Medical Group, Bob's Wash and Fold, and the Fox Insurance Group. We'll take a break and return for the tip-off in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
Ten Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at orud.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in, same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra."
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back once again to Bearden High School. We're just moments away from the start of this basketball game. The winner moves on to play the Farragut Admirals, who defeated the Hardin Valley Hawks today, right just before us by a final score of 72-49. The Wildcats in an elimination ball game. The Lady Wildcats obviously last night eliminated by the Farragut Admirals, and it's a monumental task for the Wildcats here today, Mark, because this Bearden team is 33-1, and the Wildcats are going to have to play their best game tonight.
Bearden's a very good program. They've been a good program in basketball for quite a while, and this year is no exception. So Wildcats will have their hands full tonight, no doubt. But, we know that Coach Green has a defense ready, and we can see what we can do on offense.
He's got a different kind of a game plan today. We'll see how it all plays out. It's not going to be the Barry Wortman plan, which was to stall the entire game in that game back in 2010. As the starters are being introduced, the Wildcats will be starting Jarrell Jimerson along with Eli Peters. Wildcats also starting today will be Ethan James, coming off of a 17-point performance the other night at West. Also starting today will be Justice West. Gets the start for the Wildcats. And the fifth and final starter for the Wildcats will be Charlie Taubenheim. Now we'll have the starters for the Bearden Bulldogs. Do you have those? We do not. Crowd is not as big as we've seen at times in here. We have been here before, but right now outside, Farragut is playing Bearden in baseball outside. Our baseball guys over at Central, where that's been the bulk of our student section all year long, and they're beating Central right now 7-1. But there is a good crowd, but not as big as we've seen in here before.
No, not as big, but I can tell you from experience, David, parking out there is horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible.
And their starters are being introduced. They have just cruised through their season. They have fairly destroyed about everybody they've played. And Wildcats are going to have to play a really good ball game. Can't fall behind early in this one. They've got to keep it close and try to be in it in the fourth quarter. That's what Coach Green was telling me before the start of this ball game. Two teams are out there. The Wildcats are the visitors. They are the number 3 seed coming out of District 4. The Bearden Bulldogs are the number 1 seed. We're about to have basketball for you here on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Thanks for tuning us in. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Jeff and Mike Henderson. They paid the rights fee. Charlie to jump. And we're about set here. Ball up controlled by Bearden, and we are underway here at Bearden High School. With the basketball for them will be Justin Nordine. He's a Navy commit. They work the ball down low. That should be a charge. It was. Right out of the chute, a charge is going to be called against number 4 for them, and he just ran right over the top. That is Theo Mills, 6'5" senior player. He just trucked Justice, and that's the first foul called in the ballgame.
Yeah, you know that Coach Green's defense always loves to take a charge, and that's no exception right there. Great play by Justice West.
Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor with the basketball. Charlie Taubenheim to Ethan James. Like I said, he had a great ball game the other day. 17 points in the win at West. There's a steal. Layup on the other end. Good. Nordine, like I said, he's going to Navy, and he picks that pass off, and it's 2-0 Bearden. Here's Justice down the floor. Wildcats cannot afford to turn the ball over. That's something they did a couple times they have played them this year. The Wildcats work it in to Ethan James underneath the goal. Wanted to shoot, throws the ball into the stands. I don't even think Shaquille O'Neal could have caught that pass as it went sailing into the crowd.
Oh, he could have.
Here comes Bearden down the floor. The Wildcats don't want to be caught off guard. Bearden 33-1 on the year. Wildcats trying to win their 19th game as they work the ball with Nordine. Tries to get Charlie airborne. He does. No good. They've got the rebound. Then they lose it out of bounds. Oh, good play. Knocked off the body of Jarrell Jimerson. Bearden, they just attack so much. They'll be aggressive on defense. They like to shoot as the Wildcats trail it 2-0. We're just underway. 6:59 to play in the first period. Bearden basketball. Yet to get it in. 5-second count was on. Almost a steal. Pulled down by Theo Mills. Mills with the basketball out to the top. It goes to Justin Nordine. Guarded by Ethan James. Dribbles across the midcourt line. Dribbles into the paint. Turns in the paint. Wants to shoot from there. It's up good. Eli kind of lost his footing, and the Wildcats trail 4-0, and he's got all 4 of their points. 6:39 to play, first quarter, Oak Ridge basketball. Jemerson with it to Justice West. He's going to drive in for a layup. Good. Justice saw a wide open lane and took it in easily. And here come the Bearden Bulldogs down the floor with the basketball. Number 12 for them, that's Sean Capshaw, 6'3" senior. They hold the ball left side. They launch a 3. No good. Rebound to Bearden, back up. Good. Got to get rebounds because Green not happy about no rebounding and says something to his team. Let's take a quick timeout. 6-2 Bearden, 6:15 to play first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
Welcome back once again to Bearden High School. David Clary, Mark and Shauna Hayes, Dylan Woody, Preston Fetters, Caleb Jackson, Caleb Riker here with us. 6-2 our score. Elimination ball game at the Region 2 tournament. The winner plays Farragut in the championship ball game and a sub-state on Monday night. Oak Ridge basketball, 6-2 the score. Wildcats to work the ball in. Then it comes to Justice. Justice will bring the ball down the floor, guarded by Nordine. Works the ball across the line to Charlie Toppenheim. They're not going to give Charlie many opportunities to shoot in this ball game as the Wildcats working in Ethan. He lost the dribble out of bounds. He wanted to make a cut to the goal, but the ball kind of took him to his left and he just couldn't get it as they worked the ball down the floor. Here it goes to Asbaddy. Asbaddy was the most valuable player at the district tournament. A near steal by Ethan. They get a shot off. It's up. No good. That's got to be over the back, but the Wildcats have it anyway. Jarrell Jemerson with the basketball coming down the floor. Jarrell drives to the free throw line, gives it off to Justice. Justice drives in. Good, and he's fouled. Justice has all 4 of the Wildcat points, and he'll go to the free throw line with 1 shot upcoming. Justice allowed to roam freely. And I was telling the guys as we were coming over here, Justice is playing his best ball in the postseason. Free throw is good, and that's when you want to be at your best. He was a 61% free throw shooter, averaging 8.6 points a game. It's a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. 6-5 to score, 5:35 to play first quarter. Nordine with the basketball to a wide open 3-point shooter. That's an air ball. That's probably why he was wide open, because they left him that way, and he tried to shoot it, and it was nothing but air.
Yeah, he looks more like a banger underneath to me, David, and so I'd let him take that 3 until he proved that he needed to be guarded as well.
Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. With it will come Charlie Toppenheim. Charlie works it out to Ethan James, to Eli Peters, top of the circle. Looks to a cutting Charlie, can't get the ball to him. Backs it up to Jarrell for 3, it's up, good! 3-point shot, Jarrell Jemerson, the lefty drills it, and Oak Ridge leads by 2. 8-6 the score. Good to see Jarrell hit a shot early on in the game.
It really is, David. He kind of struggled the other night at West as Bearden answers back.
Asbaddy scores. Like I said, he was the district tournament MVP. Wildcat basketball trailing again by 1. 9-8 the score, 4:45 to play. Oak Ridge's Justice West drives in another layup. This was a little short. Rebound to the Bulldogs. They lead by 1. Here they come down the floor quickly. Driving coast to coast all the way to the rim. Shot is no good. Tip. Nice play. Justice to Jarrell Jemerson. To Charlie Toppenheim for the layup. Good! Charlie scores, and Oak Ridge leads by 1. 10-9 the score. 4:23 to play. First 2 points of the game for Charlie Toppenheim. 4:19 to play in the first quarter here at Bearden in the region tournament. Here's a shot. It's up. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Eli Peters with it. Down the floor quickly will come Jarrell Jemerson. Jemerson drives to the hole. Blocked, but he's fouled. And Jarrell will go to the free throw line. 10-9 our score. Bearden 33-1 on the year. The only team they lost to was St. Thomas Aquinas out of Florida. And that was at the what used to be called the Arby's Classic. Jarrell, 3 points in the ball game, yet to attempt any from the line. His first toss is good. Jarrell is 75% free throw shooter, averaging 9.4 points a game. As they'll substitute out of the contest will come the big guy, Theo Mills. Jarrell's second toss, nothing but net. 4:06 to play. Oak Ridge up by 3. 12-9 to score, 4:06 to play. We are in the first quarter. With the basketball will come the Bearden Bulldogs, moving left to right. They're the home team, the District 4 champions. Wildcats, the defending region champions from a year ago. Nordine with the basketball, good defense, a deflection, nearly a steal, saved on the floor. They drive in, turning, spinning, throwing up a shot, no good. They've got the rebound, want to go back up with it, no good. But a foul is going to be called, I think, against Eli Peters. Wildcats snuck in Luis Soria in the ballgame. I didn't see him come in as Bearden goes to the line, trailing Oak Ridge 12-9, 3:45 to play. We're in the first quarter.
Number 1.
Going to the free throw line, Bearden for 2, the first of which is up, hits the rim, and drops in good. That is Jack Ferreras. He is a 6'3 senior. Back to the free throw line will go Bearden, 12-10 the score, 3:45 to play first quarter. Bearden shoots, hits the rim, no good. Charlie Taubenheim on the rebound, had it, lost it, gives it over to Eli Peters, and Coach Green calls a timeout. Wildcats used one of their timeouts here, and Coach Green not too happy. Wildcats on top, 12-10. Pretty good start for Oak Ridge, Mark.
It really is, David. I'm impressed. Real pleased with the way the Wildcats are playing. Bearden's missing some shots, and Oak Ridge is doing a fairly good job on the boards. They're kind of not getting all of them, but they're doing better than they started the game.
Last night, the Lady Wildcats led most of the ball game. It's just so difficult, especially the girls, especially last night, were kind of shorthanded, just didn't have the depth. Oak Ridge has a little bit more depth, but this Bearden team, I think I counted 9 seniors on the team, and that's a lot of experience.
Yeah, that really is. That's, you don't usually have more than 9 players on your team, including your bench. So, talk about top heavy, definitely top heavy.
3:41 to play. We're in the first quarter. Oak Ridge on top by 2. 12-10 the score. The winner to play Farragut in the region championship ball game. Ball's worked into Jarrell Jimerson, and Jimerson is allowed to bring the ball down the floor. Picked up by Nordine, works the ball to Charlie. Charlie Taubenheim back to Ethan James. Wildcats swing it out to Charlie. They're not going to let him shoot much at all. Jarrell's already hit 1 3. He's going to go. Nice. It was a good idea. Tried to get the ball into Ethan, but the ball is turned over, and here comes Bearden with the basketball. With the basketball, number 12, they work the ball down low. Good defense by Luis. Keeps him from getting an easier shot, but he turns around and jumps it in, and we're tied at 12. Initially, really good defense by Oak Ridge to kind of keep, that was Luis Soria, just kept him on the baseline, but then they were able to make a good play. Charlie for 3, way off the mark. On the rebound, Jarrell hits the baseline. It'll be, once again, the Bearden Bulldogs with the basketball. I think Coach Green is yelling at Charlie to go to the rim a little bit more. I think that's what he's trying to tell him to do. 12-12 our score, 2:51 to play first quarter. Nordine with the basketball, drives against Luis, fires it out to the pass, deflected, and almost intercepted by Ethan James, but it's knocked out by him. Asbatty's in the ball game for them. Nordine's in the ball game also for them. Sean Capshaw. Let's see who else we've got in there at the game. Trying to look at some of these other numbers. Bearden basketball, 2:41 to play first quarter in a 12-12 ball game. Nordine with the basketball, going to Navy, 6'2 senior, works the ball right, the ball knocked out of bounds by a hustling Justice West. 12-12, Wildcats playing hard against the Bearden Bulldogs. On their home floor, the winner advances to the championship game and a sub-state on Monday. Bearden basketball, Justin Nordine to work the ball in, Eli fronting him on the baseline, they lob it in, saved on the floor, Nordine drives the paint, Luis tries to guard him, but he fouls him instead. That'll be the second team foul called against the Wildcats. For Luis, that'll be his first personal foul. It'll be Bearden basketball. They'll substitute into the ball game. Another, well, it's Ferris once again. Coming out of the contest will come Sean Capshaw. Capshaw has had some pretty good games against Oak Ridge this year. 12-12 the score, 2:25 to play. Ball's worked in, then it comes to Ferris. He works the ball on the right block. They drive in for a layup, no good. Charlie Taubenheim has the rebound. Wildcats quickly down the floor, and Bearden knocks it out of bounds. Asbatty missed the shot on the other end. 12-12 our score, 2:14 to play. Coach Green really coaching down there. He is really into the ballgame, Mark.
Yeah, he is. Just you can't afford passes quite like that, David. Not crisp enough.
Here comes Charlie in the paint, turning, spinning, shooting. It's off the mark again. Here come the Bearden Bulldogs down the floor. Number 0, that's Murphy. Drives in. Shaw is partially rejected. And it's Bearden with the rebound back up. Good. They score with Murphy. And here come the Wildcats down the floor trailing by 2. 14-12 the score. The Wildcats were up by 3 at one point. Luis has the basketball. Luis Soria dribbles in, penetrates the paint, and he's fouled. Personal foul against Bearden will be their 4th team foul.
Second on number 1.
Second foul called against Ferreras. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Luis is out of the contest. Oak Ridge playing with Ethan James, Jarrell Jimerson, Charlie Taubenheim, Eli Peters, and Justice West. Oak Ridge ball, Ethan James to work it in, throws the ball in to Justice. Justice attacks the paint, gives it out to Jarrell. Jarrell kicks it back to Justice. Wildcats have to reset. Here it goes to Jarrell Jimerson, harassed everywhere he goes by Murphy. Works the ball to Ethan. He had a drive and lost the dribble. Here they come down the floor. That was a wide open lane, but unfortunately, as they put up a shot, no good. Eli Peters with the board. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor, down by 2. 14-12 the score. 1:19 to play. We're in the first quarter. Jarrell Jimerson, almost a double dribble there. Works the ball left side to Justice. Justice drives in, kicks it out to Eli Peters. Cross court to Charlie Taubenheim. Taubenheim into Eli. Eli backs it up once again, needs some help, gives it out to Ethan James. Drives in, no place to go. Gives it back out to Justice. Justice might be able to drive the lane there. He's going to have to back it up once again to Jarrell Jimerson. Jarrell lost his dribble, lost it on the floor, and a foul is going to be called. Personal foul called against Bearden. And that's going to be the 5th team foul. That's going to send Oak Ridge to the free throw line. Jeremiah Stevens is coming into the ball game, wants to. Not going to be allowed until the 2nd free throw as Jarrell goes to the free throw line.
Jarrell on the night, David. He's got 5 points, and he's 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Free throws in and out. Here comes Eli out of the game. 52.6 seconds to play. First quarter, Bearden on top, 14-12. To the free throw line once again, Jarrell Jimerson. He'll have 1 shot. Lefty puts it on its way. Good. Good start for him. It's a 1-point Bulldog lead here at Bearden High School. The region semifinals. The winner plays Farragut in the championship game. Nordine with the basketball. Trapped, harassed by Jarrell Jimerson. They lob the ball to the left side. They dribble in. A little 8-footer hits the rim. No good. Justice West on the rebound to Ethan James. Ethan and the Wildcats coming down the floor. Ethan waits for teammates. Gives it out to Jarrell. Oh, he might take his. I thought he was going to drive past that guy. Jarrell's going to get a screen and work the ball with 26 seconds to play and trailing by 1. 14-13 the score. Oak Ridge ball. Wildcats pull it out once again. Jarrell swings it out to Justice West. It goes into Ethan. Ethan back to Justice. Low pass, and he lost it. It's an over and back. That pass was just too low, and he just couldn't get to it, Mark.
Yeah, Ethan's kind of struggling tonight. I've got him with 4 turnovers already.
It'll be Bearden basketball with a chance to get the final shot off. 10 seconds to play, 10.6 to be exact, as Jeremiah Stevens will front the inbounder, which is Sean Capshaw. They do get it into Nordine with 9 seconds. Got a guard. Go get him, Jarrell. They worked around a screen to the top. He pulls up, shoots a 3. Good. Can't back off, and the Wildcats trail by 4 after 1 quarter. Take a quick timeout. We are live at Bearden High School. 17-13 our score. Back in 60 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
Welcome back once again to Bearden High School, the region semifinals. The Wildcats trailing 17-13. Wildcats had the ball, turned the ball over there, and big three-point shot by Nordine, and they're up by 4.
Yeah, he was just able to create space there at the last second going into the end of the, going into the second quarter, really. But great shot that time by Justin Norton to put them up by 4.
17-13. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. We appreciate Jeff and Mike Henderson, former Wildcats, who have sponsored our game today on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Thanks. Second time this year they've helped us out as Oak Ridge has not got good court spacing. Eli with it out to Justice. Around it goes to Oak Ridge's Justice West. Drives in for a layup. Good. Off the glass goes Justice, and it's a 2-point game. Justice has 7 of the Wildcats' 15, and Oak Ridge trails by 2. 17-15 the score. With the basketball will come the Bearden Bulldogs. Number 12 with the basketball. Sean Capshaw works the ball in, and somebody lost Brennan Murphy, and he got an easy bucket. Here comes the Wildcats. Sorry about that, Mark. We don't have enough room on the table. The Wildcats turn the ball over. They're going to drive in for a layup. That's a charge.
Yeah, that's a walk.
Oh, it traveled before that. Good. 19-15 the score, 7:15 to play. The Wildcats, when they have struggled, especially against Bearden, they've turned the ball over, and they have a few here in the early going.
Yeah, they're playing a little tight, especially on offense, David. Their defense, they're playing quite well. But on offense, they seem pretty tight.
Wildcat basketball, Ethan James with it. Outside the line, Wildcats down by 4, 19-15. Ethan drives in for a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, then Jarrell gets in the passing lane and knocks it out of bounds. Ethan thought he was fouled. He looks at the official and says, I got hit, but, And Ethan, who coming off one of his better ball games, 17 points. I don't think he's yet to score. He had 17 points against West. Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
As they work the ball in back in the rear court. Here it goes to Murphy. Murphy will be picked up by Justice West. Our camera guys today, down on the floor, we have Caleb Riker and Caleb Jackson. 5-second count was on. They worked the ball to the left and to the right. Now they kick the ball back out to the big guy once again, Theo Mills. Left side it goes. Wildcats down by 4, 19-15, 6:33 to play second quarter. Bearden with the basketball. Mills with it. Around the horn it goes once again to Lynn. They're actually Asbatty. Guarded by Jarrell Jemerson. It goes back to Nordine in the left corner. Very patient are the Bearden Bulldogs. Wildcat defense is pretty solid right now as they work it in. Theo Mills all alone for a layup. Good. Somebody lost him somehow, and it's up to a 6-point game. 21-15 the score. Can't let them get ahead and just kind of take control of the game.
No, Eli Peters kind of shifted there at the last second off of number 4, leaving him open on the baseline.
Justice West with the basketball. The Wildcats, Jarrell's wide open. He's going to dribble. He's going to drive all the way to the hole. He was fouled, but he scores anyway. He got hit as he hit the rim. He's got 8 of our 17. It's back to a 4-point game. 21-17 the score. Bearden basketball. They shoot a little hard. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Wildcats coming down the floor with Charlie Taubenheim. He's out of control. Kicks it all. Boy, they need this 3. Ethan for 3. No good. Rebound, Bearden. Here come the Dogs. Number 0 with the basketball to Asbatty. Bumped. Throws the ball down low. They turn, they spin. No place to go but back for 3. No good. He pushed off. Theo Mills pushed off Ethan James, but no call. They're letting them play here, Mark.
They are. Definitely. I noticed that earlier. Oak Ridge defense very physical tonight, more so than I'm used to.
Theo with the basketball forever. Goes bounce and lost the ball out of bounds. The Oak Ridge ball. Good play by Oak Ridge's defense. Really not really allowing a whole lot of anything as Charlie Taubenheim will work the ball in. It's a 4-point game, 21-17. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Oak Ridge basketball. Charlie Taubenheim coming down the floor. Charlie with it, behind the back dribble, met at the midcourt line by Capshaw. Dribbles and dribbles a lot and gives it out to Ethan James, back to Eli Peters. Eli swings the ball to Justice. Ethan got hammered again. Justice starts the ball in motion. Here it goes to James. No place to go. Backs it up. Ethan James back to Eli Peters. Great defense by both teams, actually. As Eli thought about driving in, lobs it over to Jarrell, makes an athletic save to pull down the high pass. 21-17. Here comes Eli driving. Left side to Ethan. Pulls up, three-pointer. No good. Eli on the rebound. Back up with it. No good, but he's fouled. Foul called against the Bearden Bulldogs. I think it'll go against Murphy. 21-17 the score. It is against Murphy. That's his second foul. And Eli Peters will go to the free throw line. Eli, our leading free throw shooter on the season, statistically an 87% free throw shooter. Eli's averaging 8 points per ball game. I don't think he's scored yet. 4:18 to play. We're in the second quarter. 21-17. The Wildcats trailing the Bearden Bulldogs. These two teams have been playing since the 50s. The series is very close. They've played a lot of postseason ball games, won a lot of titles. The two most winningest programs in our region the last 50 years are Oak Ridge and Bearden. As that free throw is missed by Eli Peters. That's a rare miss by Eli, actually, as Oak Ridge will get Luis Soria back in the ball game, and Ethan James will check out. 21-17 our score. Eli Peters to the line. Good. Three-point lead for the Bulldogs, 21-18. Here they come down the floor. We're broadcasting from Bearden High School. Hopefully we'll have another ball game on Thursday, a championship ball game against Farragut as they come cross court with the basketball. Number 2 drives in, pulls up, shoots a three. No good. Long rebound, Bearden. Back to the top, number 11 shoots a three. It's good. Three-point shot by Porter Dickinson, 6'2 sophomore. That's his first three. Oak Ridge trails in the ball game now by 6 again. 24-18 the score, 3:49 to play, second quarter. Jarrell Jimerson with it over to Luis Soria. Luis about to be trapped. Nope, works out of it and comes back to the midcourt line. Luis swings the ball right side to Justice West. Back to Charlie. Charlie Toppenheim dribbles in all the way to the hole. Finger rolls, good. Charlie allowed to drive right down the middle of the lane, and it's a 4-point game, and Charlie Toppenheim has his 4th point. 24-20 the score, 3:23 to play. We're in the second period. Bearden basketball. Nordine with the basketball to Theo Mills. Back to Nordine. He drives right into Mills. Block shot. Nice. Oh. And a late whistle. And a foul called against Oak Ridge. That'll be the first foul called against Jarrell Jimerson. And that's going to send Theo Mills, 6'5 senior, to the free throw line. 24-20. Bearden by 4. 3:14 to play. First half. Free throw's good. I look across the gym and I see Oak Ridge's all-time leading scorer in Halston Lane. His son, Parker Lane, will be playing in the championship ball game. He plays for Farragut. Second toss up, good. Back to a 6-point Bearden lead. Oak Ridge down the floor with Justice West. 3:12 to play, second quarter. Wildcat basketball down by 6 points. Justice, I thought he was going to take it all the way in. Here it goes to Ethan James, back to Luis Soria. Wildcats yet to hit a long-range shot. Luis thought about driving in, backs it over to Charlie Toppenheim. 2:54 to play. Coach Green says move. He swings the ball to Justice West. He has the lane if he wants to drive, cannot do it. Cut off nicely there by Capshaw. Now Justice backs it up, looks to his right, fires it over to Charlie for three. Good! A big shot by Charlie Toppenheim, and it's a 3-point game. 7 points now for Toppenheim. It's 26-23. They answer. Nope, he missed a shot. Rebounded by Bearden. Back to number 11. That's a shot, no good. Mills on the rebound. Wants to power it up. No good. Ethan James on the rebound. He's fouled. Good work on the glass by the Wildcats there. That'll be the second team foul called against Bearden. 26-23 Bulldogs. 2:22 to play. We're in the second quarter. Wildcats playing tough here. They played them pretty tough in the first half of the two previous ball games, but Bearden just kind of got them in the second half of the ball games as Charlie Toppenheim will try to work it in, and he does easily to Jarrell Jimerson. Jimerson picked up, by the defense right at the midcourt line. Jarrell's able to get the ball across the line, giving it off to Charlie Toppenheim. Toppenheim backs it up to the midcourt circle. Over it goes to Eli Peters. Wildcats giving it back to Jarrell. He got bumped, he lost the ball, grabs it, and then loses it out of bounds. Sideline is not your friend sometimes, Mark.
No, it's not. It's always good defense. You probably hear me talk about it for years. I love using the sideline as a second defender.
2 minutes to play second quarter, 26-23, Bulldogs. Here comes Nordine with the basketball, picked up by Ethan James. Aggressively guarded, he works the ball to the left corner, number 11. He already, as that ball is knocked out by Jarrell Jimerson. Jarrell pretty tight on Nordine across the way. Oak Ridge playing with Eli Peters, Luis Soria, Ethan James, Charlie Toppenheim, Jarrell Jimerson. Wildcats have 2 seniors on this team. Nearly a ball on the one side of the court and fielded on the other side, but I guess not. Here comes Capshaw with the basketball. Wildcats could use a stop here. They've played tough here. Nordine with it. Nordine bounced pass inside, lost it. Eli Peters with it. Wildcats coming down the floor. Eli dribbles the ball across the line, hands it off to Jarrell Jimerson. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs, 26-23. 5-second count was on, so Jarrell gives it up to Luis Soria. Soria fires it over to Charlie Toppenheim at the midcourt line. 1:16 to play, guarded by Theo Mills. He's going to dribble in. He's going to take it to the hole. He's going to be fouled by Theo as he made his approach into the lane. Second foul called against the 6'5 senior. He'll check out of the game, and Ferreras will come back in. 26-23 the score. The Wildcats wanting to make a substitution. Luis Soria will come out with 1:10 to play in the second quarter in a 26-23 ball game. Oak Ridge ball underneath the goal. Wildcats coached by Aaron Green. Their coach is Jeremy Parrott. Been here a while. As he works the ball, double team. Here comes the trap. Over goes to Eli. Somebody's got to be open. It's Justice West to Charlie Toppenheim. Charlie thought about taking his man one-on-one. Instead gives it over to Ethan James. Ethan back to the top to Jarrell Jimerson. 54 seconds to play. Here's Ethan with it. Ethan dribbling, driving, kicking out. There's Charlie. Oh, he didn't take the three. Here's Jarrell dribbling. Out to the left. Justice for three. Good, and we're tied. 3-point shot, Justice West, and he's got 10. 26-26 to score. 37 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Bearden with the basketball. Number 10, Justin Nordine, hit a big three to close out the first half. We're tied at 26. Bearden basketball, back to the top they go. Around the right side it goes to number 1, that's Ferreras. Ferreras works the ball with 19 seconds to play in a tie ball game. 26-26 to score. Bearden ball. Playing for the final shot. Coach Perry says one shot. We're down to 9 seconds and ticking it on down. Here comes Nordine. Gonna dribble in. Got a screen. Falls down. Foul called. Or is it a travel? Either way, if it's a foul on Justice, it's only the second team foul. They've got 2.9 seconds to work the ball in and shoot it. 26-26 to score. Some perspiration obviously down on the floor. Good half of basketball. Defensive struggle, 26-26.
Yeah, great first half of basketball, David. People who hung around from both Farragut and Hardin Valley getting a great view of a basketball game.
Appreciate Dylan Woody. He's our producer today. Our camera guys, we got Preston Fetters along with Caleb Riker, Caleb Jackson. Bearden ball. Got to get it in. They do. They're going to drive and shoot a three at the buzzer. No good as the guy jumps on the rim and hangs on the rim as the first half comes to a close. Good half of basketball, and that's the Oak Ridge crowd going nuts here at Bearden High School as the Dogs head to their dressing room. 26-26 our score. Mark, good half of basketball for Oak Ridge.
Great half of basketball for Oak Ridge, David. I was expecting it to be much worse, so really excited to see how well the Wildcats are doing, especially on defense. I mean, Bearden's offense is just exceptional, and as suspected, Coach Green's come up with a great defensive plan for the Bearden Bulldogs.
Coach Green told me the goal in this ball game is to keep it close into the fourth quarter. I'm thinking baseball. They were, the Central Bobcats and Oak Ridge Wildcats are playing. It was 7-3 last time I saw with the Wildcats up. We'll get a report on that. Let's take a break here. We're at halftime, 26-26 our score. We'll be back to Bearden High School, the region semifinals, in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off chute. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at orud.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Mark Hayes back here at Bearden High School, where Bearden and Oak Ridge are tied at the half by a score of 26-26. Looking at the statistics, first for Oak Ridge led in scoring by Justice West. He has 10 points in the ballgame, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 8 points added by Jarrell Jimerson. He's 2 of 2 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Charlie Tomenheim has added 7 for the Wildcats. He's 3 of 5 from the field. Also scoring for the Wildcats, Eli Peters. He has 1 point. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, the Wildcats are 9 of 16 from the field. They're 6 of 10 in twos, 3 of 6 in threes, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Now looking at Bearden, they're led in scoring by number 10, Justin Norton. He has 7 points, all in the first quarter, so the Wildcats held him scoreless in the second quarter. Number 0, Brendan Murphy, has added 6 for the Bulldogs. Let's see, 5 points by Carson Aspedy, 4 points by Theo Mills, 3 points by Porden Dixon, and 1 point by Jack Ferraris. As a team, the Bulldogs are 10 of 27 from the field. They're 7 of 18 in twos, 3 of 9 in threes, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Wildcats trailed at the end of the first quarter. They were outscored 17-13, but then came back and outscored Bearden 13-9 in the second quarter, and that's how we have a halftime score all knotted up at 26. David?
Earlier today, we saw the Hardin Valley Hawks knocked off by the Farragut Admirals 72-49. So Farragut is in the championship ball game, which will be at 7 o'clock here if Bearden wins, and if the Wildcats were to win, it would be at Farragut, actually. And Wildcats tied at 26. The two teams played already twice, obviously, being in the same district. In fact, all 4 of our district teams won their first round ball games, which didn't really surprise me. I was kind of surprised that Hardin Valley was able to take care of the 27-3 Central Bobcats, but so far it's kind of playing out like the district tournament, to be honest with you. On the girls' side of things, Bearden is going to take on Farragut tomorrow at 7 o'clock for the region championship, and both teams are in the sub-state. Wildcats are the defending region champs, Mark, and I know they don't want to give up that title easily, but, I think there was a lot of people, including myself, that thought, watching Bearden play all season long, they're 33-1. They've played a very tough schedule. They went to the Arby's Classic, only lost 1 game to a Florida team. That the Wildcats could be in some trouble. But the Wildcats have come into this game, and you said maybe a couple of them look tight, but for the most part, going through the schedule that Oak Ridge has played this year, they've been in tough games before. They've been in against a lot of good teams. Playing on somebody else's home floor doesn't seem to be affecting them. And I know Coach Green, like you said, also had a very good game plan for defensively, as he always does. And the Wildcats are very much in striking range of actually getting the upset.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the main thing that I noticed is how physical the Wildcats are on defense. They're not going to give any easy shots, especially down low. They're really muscling them up as much as they can. I remember, I think it was, who was it came in the game? Maybe Luis Soria came in and it was still, he was outweighed underneath, but he was pushing the Bearden
by over
player.
100 pounds, maybe.
Yeah, but he was not giving up any ground. And I just say, that's what I've seen tonight. The Wildcats are very physical underneath, very similar to the way Tennessee plays.
Tennessee won, by the way, over South Carolina.
By 19.
Hey, Dylan, let's take a quick break here. Second half just moments away. 26-26 our score. Somebody's season will end. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You do that real quick.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
David Clary back here along with Dylan Woody, Preston Fetters, Mark and Shauna Hayes, Caleb Jackson, Caleb Riker. 26-26 the score. The Oak Ridge fans, the Bearden fans all making noise. Winner to play Farragut in the region championship and a sub-state on Monday. Bearden gets the ball first and we're underway in somebody's final half of basketball for the 2025-2026 season. Oak Ridge comes out with Eli Peters, Ethan James, Charlie Tovenheim as they drive in to the baseline. Here's shot blocked away by Eli. Nice play. Eli Peters with a great play. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor with a chance to retake the lead. The Wildcats led by 3. Eli for 3. No good. Rebound, Jarrell Jemerson. Jarrell backs it up once again. 26-26 the score. Justice West calls the play. Wildcats are going to work a little time off the clock as Jarrell Jemerson starts the play in motion. Picked up defensively by Theo Mills. 26-26 the score. 5-second count is on. Jarrell's going to drive to the layup. No good, but guess what? He is fouled, and the foul's going to be called against the Bulldogs, and Jarrell will go to the free throw line. I think it's on Capshaw. Oh, I guess not. I thought foul's going to be on 2. I guess it was a legal screen as they worked the ball and lost the ball again. Back-to-back turnovers. Good hustle by Justice West. I think they called a foul. Maybe it was just a turnover. I don't know. Whatever it was, they lost the ball.
Yeah, it must have been a turnover. Somebody out of bounds or something, because no foul was called, no foul assist.
Eli Peters with the basketball. Dribbles left, gives it out to Justice West. 26-26 to score. Ethan James going to drive to the hole. Oh, he had it. Didn't shoot it. Eli with it. Now Eli's going to drive right. Stops, kicks it out. Justice for 3. It is served, baby. Oak Ridge by 3.
13.
On the scoreboard, the Wildcats are up by 4. As they launch a 3, it's good. There's the answer. Big shot. And the Wildcats coming down the floor. The scoreboard is wrong. What's the score, Dylan? 29-29. That's what I thought. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge. Here it comes to Justice West. Wildcat basketball, 6:10 to play. Scoreboard is wrong for sure. Justice with the basketball. Justice playing great tonight.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's so active on defense and doing a great job offensively as well.
Oak Ridge basketball. The Wildcats throw the ball away, trying to get it into Ethan. Turned it over, and Coach Green is livid. Here they come down the floor. Capshaw with it. Good defense by Charlie, cutting him off. To Nordine it goes. Now Nordine drives to the hole. Blocked. No good. Tipped. No good. Theo Mills has the basketball. Wide open 3. Good. Now we're down by 3, although the scoreboard doesn't say that still. They don't even have the scoreboard right on their home floor. 32-29, the Wildcats down by 3. 5:21 to play. We're in the third quarter. Our scoreboard is right. Oak Ridge ball. Unless they called goaltending, and that's why, because he went like that to the scores tab. They might have called goaltending. So the score might be right. As Jarrell drives in, he's fouled. That they might have called goaltending, because they are not changing the scoreboard up on the scoreboard here, and they've had many opportunities to do. I think it was goaltending.
It may have been, but I have no idea who to give those 2 points to.
Jarrell Jimerson, he was the guy. 32-31 the score. Ethan James to work the ball in. The ball is knocked out on a kick by Bearden. That was a dangerous pass. 32-31 Bearden. 5:05 to play third quarter. The winner to play Farragut. Oak Ridge into Charlie. Layup good. Great inbounds play. Charlie Toppenheim scores. It's a 1-point Wildcat lead. 33-32 the score. He's got 9 points in the ball game. Bearden with the basketball on their home floor in the region semis, taking on the Wildcats. 4:50 to play, three-pointer, good. He did that against us the other times. That's Sean Capshaw, and they lead again by 2. 35-33, here's Justice to the hole, shoots, no good. Rebound Bearden. Got to get back on defense. Number 3, here's Theo, bounce pass inside, layup, good. Just like that, it's a 4-point game, 37-33. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Justice with it across the line. Nearly turns the ball over. Jarrell Jimerson left side. Eli Peters back to Justice. Wildcats down 37-33. 4:15 to play in the third period here at Bearden High School. The winner to play Farragut in the region championship, and Coach Green calls a timeout. Almost a foul by Theo. 4:08 to play. The Wildcats down 37-33. This Bearden team is 33-1, and you can see they've got some guys. Capshaw was not, the same guy that we saw in the previous 2 ball games in the first half, but here in the second half, he has come alive.
Yeah, he's got all 11 of his points in the second half, or in the first 3 minutes and 90 or 52 seconds of the second half, he has all the 11 points. He had no points in the first half.
Last night, the Lady Wildcats were defeated by the Farragut Admirals, closing out the careers of Sakari Stewart, Evelyn Eubanks, Paige Lawing, along with Avea Mitchell, who had a great night last night, 35 and a great season. And yeah, it's tough the way they lost. They just couldn't hold the lead there at the end of the ball game, but they played well. They improved during the course of the year, and that's really all you can ask for, especially losing all 5 starters.
Yeah, and the thing that I've noticed, and I've said it all
Sponsoring our broadcast today, 37-33. We're on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Wildcat ball down by 4, 37-33. Oak Ridge works it into Charlie. Turns, spins, drives, shoots. Good! And he's fouled. Capshaw with the foul, and Charlie shoots over him. And it's down to a 2-point game again, 37-35. And Charlie Toppenheim will go to the free throw line.
Charlie on the night, David, has 11 points now. This will be his first attempt from the free throw line.
Averaging 18 on the year, a 70% free throw shooter. Misses that one. Remains a 2-point Bearden lead, 37-35. 3:55 to play. We're in the third period here at Bearden High School. Region semis, the winner to play Farragut in the championship, and a sub-state on Monday, as I've mentioned. The Wildcats last year got to host a sub-state against Sevier County, while the Bearden Bulldogs went on the road. As Nordine's going to drive, cannot drive against Eli, and they back it up. 3:34 to play third quarter, 37-35 the score. Bearden ball, good defense again by Oak Ridge. Well, they work the ball down low, and they nearly lose the ball. It's going to be saved in the corner. I'd trap them right there. Number 2 drives in, all the way in the paint. Got a good shot if he wanted it, did not. Looks down low. Nordine drives in against Justice, and he's fouled on the floor, they say. 3:15 to play third quarter. That'll be the first foul called against the Wildcats. Second foul called against Justice. 37-35. Bearden by 2. It was a 26-26 game at the end of the first half as they lob it into Theo Mills. Mills backs it up, back to the right side, back to Nordine. Guarded by Jarrell Jimerson. Got to play tight on him. He'll launch him. Nordine, as I mentioned, we're going to be a midshipman at the Naval Academy. They work the ball to Mills. 3 minutes to play third quarter. Nordine drives. Good defense, Oak Ridge. Nordine thought about penetrating in, has to back up into the midcourt circle. Calling a new play. Good defense, Oak Ridge, not allowing him to drive. But now here he comes, out to the top to number 12. That's Capshaw, guarded by Justice West. Drives against Capshaw. Ball taken away by Jarrell. Picked up by Theo. Theo drives and blocked. Oh, my gosh. That is absolutely terrible. That is absolutely terrible. A clean block there by Eli Peters. That is absolutely bad. It'll be Theo Mills at the free throw line.
Mills on the night, David, has 4 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
He's a big dude, let me tell you. As that free throw brick hitting nothing but glass. The ball didn't lie there, Mark Haste.
It wasn't even straight. I mean, it hit the backboard to the left of the rim.
He is 6'5". He is a senior, well over 200 pounds. Righty, shoots, missed it again. Oak Ridge ball. The ball did not lie. Oak Ridge down the floor with Justice. Jarrell, three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Bearden. And then he is fouled, I think, by Justice.
That'd be his fourth.
And maybe not a foul. They didn't go to the table.
Good.
Guess he was just out of bounds. 37-35 to score, 2:27 to play. Wildcats had to hurry back on defense. Their basketball, Mills with it. Guarded by Jarrell, harassed by Jarrell. Really bad call a minute ago. It didn't hurt Oak Ridge, but, you know, Capshaw with it, out to Mills. 2:11 to play, third quarter. Wildcats down by 2, 37-35. With the basketball, Capshaw. Nordine, top of the circle, back to a new guy in the ball game. That is Lynn. They launch a three. It's good. Nordine. The Wildcats are down by 5. Oak Ridge. Got to guard that guy. Like I said, here's the trap.
Timeout.
Got to get out of it. Coach Green calls a timeout. He went to the death corner over there, and there was nothing but white shirts around him.
Yeah, he was. Coach Green was trying to call a timeout there, David, but all the referees were watching the play over there, which can't blame him for that. But Coach Green really had to get their attention to get that timeout called and save the possession.
Minute 48 to play third quarter, 40-35. They've got some guys going Division I. Nordine's a big one. He hit that three, and you know, you can't give him any kind of space at all. I mean, he's obviously a Division I athlete and can shoot like one, and that was a big shot. But the Wildcats in this ball game have fallen behind by 5-6 points and have been able to get right back in it. So Oak Ridge is not intimidated, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, they're not. I mean, they keep their heads in it. We mentioned that they play. They're especially the first half. They were really tight on offense, but able to get it done, and their defense is really what's been saving them here in this ball game.
They're telling me that they're looking for sound on our broadcast. Somebody check that real quick. It seems to be all working here, but 40-35 our score. Wildcats currently down by 5, a minute 48 to play third quarter. Winner to play Farragut in the region championship ball game and a sub-state on Monday. Oak Ridge ball, and it comes to Eli Peters. Here they work the ball top of the key to Ethan James. James holds it, gives it off to Charlie at the midcourt circle. Charlie defended up high, gives it back to James. 96 seconds to play third quarter, 5-point Bearden lead. Ethan James backs up to the midcourt circle, dribbles in, stops, kicks it out, and an offensive player control foul against Ethan. He ran over the top of Nordine. He went inside and kicked the ball back out. Not a bad play as they worked the ball, and then he ran over the top of the 40-35 our score. More perspiration out on the floor. Wildcats coached by Aaron Green, assisted by Danny Green, Ted Mitchell, Craig Price, Ronnie Scott. Oak Ridge playing with Charlie Taubenheim, along with Jarrell Jimerson, Ethan James, Eli Peters, along with Justice West. This is a crucial series right here. I think the Wildcats definitely need a stop. Here they come down the floor up by 5. A minute 19 to play third quarter. A lot of basketball to be played, but the momentum seems to be shifting a bit towards the Bulldogs. They get a shot up, no good. Foul called against Eli Peters. Got to cut that baseline off, and Coach Green is going to watch them shoot free throws. Let's see. That's going to be Eli's second. Let's see. Is it a shooting violation? I would assume it would be, but the delay is just getting the perspiration off the floor. To the line will go number 3. That'll be Carson Asbatty, 6'2 senior. He's got 5. As I mentioned, he was the most valuable player down in McMinn County. And we spent a lot of time in McMinn County, did we not, Dylan and Preston?
Yeah, we spent about like 6 days there, I think.
Yeah, we were there a lot as Asbatty goes to the line, but he was the MVP of our district tournament. Asbatty's free throw is good. I'm telling you, we can't let them get ahead here. The momentum has shifted. The Wildcats need something good to happen in the final minute 11 of the third quarter. Asbatty back to the line, 6-point Bearden lead. Free throw good. Let's make a nice little run here and get this ball in the fourth quarter. Here comes the trap, set on, got to get the ball across the line. Eli's got it. Right side, Jarrell Jimerson. Jarrell drives in for a layup.
Nice.
Good. Great drive by Jarrell Jimerson, and it's a 5-point game again. Here come the Bulldogs down the floor. 53 seconds to play. Nordine drives in the paint. Good. Get the ball and go. Nordine was on the floor. They should have gotten up and gone. Back to a 7-point game. 44-37 the score. Ethan James with it. 38 seconds to play and counting. Third quarter action, 44-37. Wildcats throw the ball away. Wildcats are not, honestly, the best team at holding the ball. That's not one of their strong suits.
Yeah, I'd say that for years, David, just the style of offense that Coach Green has, I call it letting your horses run. And when your horses are used to running, it's really uncomfortable for them to be taken out of that.
The Wildcats will get the ball first in the fourth quarter, but Bearden trying to make it a double-digit lead with a 3 or a 9-point lead. 15 seconds to play. Nordine being chased. Hey, they worked the ball in for a shot. Good. 10-point game, 47-37. The momentum shifted. You could see it happening too, Mark, as the quarter comes to a close. Wildcats trail it by 10, 47-37. We'll take a break. We'll be back to Bearden High School in 60 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
David Clary back here along with Mark Hayes, Dylan Woody, Preston Fetters, Caleb Jackson, Caleb Riker. Shauna Hayes is with us as well. We're at Bearden High School. Somebody's season's going to come to a close in 8 minutes of basketball. Wildcats find themselves down 10. Disastrous last 2 or 3 minutes of the third quarter, Mark, as Charlie drives to the right block, goes in for the shot, no good. Rebounded by Theo Mills. Ball just rolled off the rim. Not a bad place. I mean, they want Charlie to go to the rim more as they work the ball to Mills. Hands it off to Nordine. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Justice. The Wildcats have the ball down 10. Justice into Ethan James. One dribble, one shot, 2 points. Ethan James off the glass. His first 2 points of the game. 47-39 the score. Wildcats trailing with 7:21 to play in somebody's season here at Bearden. The winner to play Farragut in the championship game. With the basketball will come the Bulldog shot, partially rejected, taken away by Justice West. Here come the Wildcats to Ethan James. Ethan dribbles in, swings it out to Jarrell for three. Good! 3-point shot. Oak Ridge back to a 5-point game. 47-42. A 5-0 run for the Wildcats. They need a stop on defense.
Jarrell Jimerson now with 15 points in the ballgame. Fine night for him.
Here comes Bearden with the basketball. 6:45 to play. 47-42 the score. Bulldog basketball. Justin Nordine. Guarded by Justice West. The Wildcats have Eli Peters in the ballgame. Ethan James. Jarrell Jimerson. Nordine kicks the ball to the corner. Capshaw for three. Clang off the iron. No good. Gets his own rebound and is fouled. No, he steps out of bounds. Good defense, Oak Ridge, with a chance to cut into the lead. 6:25 to play. It's a 5-point game at 47-42.
Great fourth quarter here so far for the Wildcats, David, holding Bearden scoreless.
Here comes the trap. Here's a skip pass to Oak Ridge's Justice West. 47-42, Bearden. 5-0 run, the Wildcats for the basketball. Coach Green wanted it close going into the fourth quarter. It was a 10-point game. Wildcats over to the top. It goes to Charlie Taubenheim, guarded by Theo Mills. Got a screen from Eli, gives it into Eli. He's stripped of the ball. Ripped out of his hands, big play. Blocked shot. Oh, and he called a foul. Foul called against Charlie Taubenheim. Ball just ripped out of Eli's. It was a great play, just kind of a lob to Eli, but then the guy just ripped the ball away from him. 47-42, 5-point game, and to the line will go the Bearden Bulldogs. At the line will go number 3, that's Asbaddy.
He has 10 points in the ballgame, 2 of 2, now 3 of 3 from the free throw line.
Back to a 6-point game. Bearden on top, 48-42. Wildcats playing the 33-1 Bulldogs, tough on their home floor. Still down 6 though. Now 7. Wildcats can't turn the ball over anymore. Possessions are going to be crucial. Down the stretch, not many more left. Charlie in the rear court throws the ball away. I'm not sure exactly what he wanted to do as they call a foul. Not exactly sure what Charlie was trying to do there. 49-42, another bad turnover. Charlie commits the foul, and Asbaddy will go to the free throw line. Tough play there by Charlie Taubenheim.
Yeah, just a frustration foul, David. After you give it up like that and they're driving to the lane, it'd be, in my opinion, better if he just took a charge.
Here comes the 6'2 senior shooting again. Good. So actually, after the Wildcats had cut it to 5, it's back to an 8-point game at 50-42. Back to the line will go Carson Asbaddy. Free throw, good. 9-point game, 3 possessions, 5:40 to play in somebody's season. Here comes the trap in the rear court. Here it goes to Charlie. Charlie's trapped again. Works the ball once again to Justice. Justice left side, Jarrell for 3. No good, but he's fouled in the act of shooting a 3. Nordine fouls Jemerson. That stops the clock with 5:29 to play in the ball game, and Jarrell, who's had a really good game, will go to the line.
Jarrell has 15 points on the night. As I said earlier, David, 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
Shot is good. He'll have another one. He's 75% on the year and 9.4 average. 51-43, 8-point game, 7-point game. Jarrell will have one more. 5:29 to play, 51-44. Got the final in that baseball game yet. Jarrell missed that one. And then elbows. Or Ethan got elbowed. Here's the trap on Nordine. He's in trouble. He swings the ball to the right side. They'll set it up. 5:19 to play. The Wildcats working hard defensively. Nordine guarded by Justice. Shoves off perhaps. Uses left hand to clear out. 5:11 to play. Just dribbling and dribbling. Justice staying with him. Where's the 5-second count? He lost the ball. Ball's loose. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. How is that a timeout? He didn't have possession of the basketball. He had no possession of the ball. Oh, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Terrible call. 5:04 to play, 51-44. That guy made a very bad call earlier because Green just got warned. I didn't see it. I mean, it looked like it should have been an out-of-bounds play. It should have been our ball.
Yeah, normally if the defense tips the ball and it goes back, the referees will be signaling, that they tipped it, but no such call. So I agree. I mean, that should have been called an over and back. There's no way they could have called a timeout there because they did not have possession.
51-44 the score. Bearden basketball. The official who just made that call is standing right next to Coach Green, who already gave him a few words. Capshaw will work the ball in. Wildcats need a stop, and it comes to Nordine. Still 5 minutes to go in somebody's season. Right now, the Wildcats are down 7. 51-44. Capshaw hands it off, playing a lot of motion as they work the ball around to the top of the key. Here they go to Nordine. 4:49 to play. A lot of contact there. Nothing called. Wildcats have got to do something.
Can't let them take the time off the clock.
Bounce pass goes into Theo. Boy, they don't need this three. It's good. 10-point game. Wildcats down 54-44. Jarrell Jemerson brings the ball to Justice West. Wildcats don't have time to stand. Wildcats down by 10, 54-44. Near walk by Charlie. Saved away by Oak Ridge. With the basketball, Ethan James makes a great move. Drives right, and he's fouled. Stops the clock with 4:11 to play. Huge threes down the stretch here by the Bearden Bulldogs.
Yeah, just clutch threes, David. Just, specifically Capshaw hit 3 in the third quarter, and, number 0, Murphy, just hit another clutch one for. As Charlie Tottenham goes up for a shot, it's blocked.
Then Bearden throws the ball away. Jarrell got trucked. 54-44 the score, 4:03 to play the ball game. Wildcats down by 10. The season on the brink for the Wildcats, but honestly, they have really played tough tonight against the Bearden Bulldogs. I don't think a lot of people thought it'd be this close. My crew did coming over here. They were saying we're going to win, and they still have an opportunity here, but right now they only have 4:03 to play. It's 54-44. Got to start making some plays. Got to get stops on defense. Fouls are not a situation. 2 apiece. So long ways. Here comes the trap on Justice. Here it goes to Charlie. Stops, picks up his dribble, gives it up to Justice again. Justice, here comes the trap on him. He falls down and lost it. They have killed us on that trap. And the offensive player control foul is called against Bearden. We keep going to the death corner there. Justice needs to keep it a little bit more into the center of the floor. 54-44. Foul's going to be called against Capshaw. Oak Ridge basketball. Their press and their trap has really been effective.
Yeah, and it seems like we fall right into it every time. So let's see if we can do a better job here.
Here's Charlie with the basketball to Justice. Justice, Eli for 3. No good. Rebound, Jarrell Jemerson has. Oh, wow. What an offensive board for Jarrell. 3:33 to play. The Wildcats have got to go. Down by 10. Charlie's going to take it to the rim. Fringer rolls it up. They're good, and he's fouled. That's what we need to do. Charlie needs to take it to the rim. I know Charlie likes to be outside the perimeter, but Charlie needs to do exactly that because he is good around the rim, especially with that finger roll. Back to an 8-point game, 3:26 to play, 54-46. Charlie Tomenheim to the line. One time. Good.
12.
Charlie has 12 points. Wildcats pressuring. Nordine's got it in the rear court. They get it across with ease. Now they'll drive in. Charlie stops them, kicks the ball back out to Theo Mills. 3:17 to play in somebody's season. 54-47 Bearden. Nordine guarded by Justice. Lowers his shoe. Yeah. Works the ball outside. Nordine drives. The ball knocked out of bounds by Justice West. He goes sliding in to the wall. Nordine helps him up. 3:04 to play. 54-47. Two classy programs playing here tonight in the region semifinals. Two teams have won a lot of region titles. They've played a lot of games. The last 3 years, they've eliminated one another in the semifinals. Nordine, bounce pass. Doesn't get it in before a timeout is asked for. We haven't taken one in a while there, Mr. Dylan Woody. Let's be back in 30 seconds.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Welcome back once again to Bearden High School, where right now the Wildcats season is on the brink here. 54-47, Bearden. 3:04 to play in the ball game. Bulldog basketball underneath the goal. The Wildcats have Eli Peters, Ethan James, Justice West. The three guys that'll be back next year, and the two seniors out on the floor, Jarrell Jimerson and Charlie Tobenheim. 3 minutes to play. Nordine against Jarrell. Shoves off with his left hand. With his right hand, lost the ball. Jarrell steals it. Wildcat ball. Who's got it? Jump ball. Alternate possession, arrow Bearden. Good hustle once again. Almost a steal there. The ball goes creaming across the floor, and there's perspiration again. And they'll take it off the floor. 2:53 to play in the ball game. 54-47. The Wildcats down. Playing tough, just like the Lady Wildcats did. Final score from Central. Oak Ridge knocks off the Bobcats to open up their baseball season 9-4. Congratulations to Coach Free team. Preseason ranked number 2 in the state.
That's fantastic for the baseball program at Oak Ridge, David.
Here comes Nordine with the basketball. 2:50 to play in the ball game. 54-47. Jarrell needs to make a steal. Somebody does as they'll dribble in. Back to the goal. No place to go. Backs it up to Capshaw. 2:38 to play in the ball game. 54-47 the score. Capshaw drives in. Nearly lost the ball. Now backs it up. Got to go get him. Foul situation we've committed to. We got to start fouling. 2:25 to play. They're going to keep running the ball away from us. As long as this game stays like this, we've got to start fouling. Nordine with the basketball. Dribbles across the way. 2:16 to play in the game. Still a 7-point game. Coach Green calls for them to do what? He just asked Wendy to see how many fouls different people have. Charlie commits the foul. That'll be his third. Team foul number 3. 2:07 to play. 54-47 Bearden. Could be the final basketball game of the year. We appreciate Mike and Jeff Henderson for sponsoring our broadcast. We've had some great sponsors all season long. And in this postseason, and we've raised over $2,000 just to get these games on in the postseason. TSSAA charges $200 per ball game. We started all the way back when we were playing Ray County in the girls' game. The Lawing family sponsored that game. Andrew Barton sponsored the McMinn County ball game. Mike Sheehan sponsored a ball game. Joe Daniels Mulholland, Marjorie and Connor Matthews, John Jick, Alan, Candace, Evelyn Eubanks, and Ethan Eubanks, Terry Lee, Ronnie and Becky Hayes, Jeff and Mike Henderson. That's $2,000 we had to raise to get these games on. And obviously we have sponsorships for the season, but that pays basically the camera guys and other fees that we have, and we appreciate all those people, or we wouldn't be on. And this multi-camera look, I kind of liked how we've gone to that after the new year, and it's really added, I think, Mark, to our broadcast.
I agree. It looks fantastic, David. Very exciting to see the game with multiple angles.
Our camera guys down below, we've got Caleb Riker and Caleb Jackson. Preston Fetters is up here. Our producer has been Dylan Woody. He's been producing since the Farragut ball game. Mark and Shauna Haster here. My name is David Clary. 54-47, here's the trap. Here it goes to Capshaw. Oh, man, that was a pass that could have been picked off. Wildcats are going to have to either get a foul as they work the ball to Capshaw. Here's the trap. Comes cross court. Pass deflected out. Last touch by Ethan James. Ethan goes about 3 rows into the stands. 1:52 to play in the ball game. 54-47 Bearden. We've kind of been at that score for a while now.
Yeah, we have, just a 7-point deficit for the Wildcats currently, and I agree. We've had it for a while.
Bulldog basketball, the winner to play Farragut. Nordine with it, almost throws it away. Capshaw with it to Theo. He's the guy to foul because last time he was at the line, he hit the glass. That's the 4th team foul. 1:43 to play. Eli Peters is called for the foul. And the big boy is going to come out. And Coach Parrott's not his first rodeo there,
right,
Mark
yeah.
Case. He's going to take him out. He doesn't want him shooting free throws. He might be a great one, but he didn't look good earlier as the ball's worked in. Bearden with the basketball. 1:42 to play in the game. 54-47. Here, oh boy,
wow.
What is that? Great save as they drive in, kick it out. He's not going to shoot. 1:30 to play. I hear Oak Ridge fans saying foul. Coach Green says foul. It started with these ladies back here behind us saying foul, and they did finally. And that's going to send, let's see, number 2 to the line. That's Harrison Lynn. He is a 5'10 senior. I mentioned they've got a ton of seniors. Guys yet to score, I think, in the ball game.
Yeah.
Free throw is up.
No good.
And no good. I was counting the seniors on their roster.
All 9 of them?
What?
All 9 of them?
Yeah, crazy. Lynn back to the line once again. We've got 2. That shot is good. Here comes Theo back in the lineup. Wildcats are down 8, 55-47. I said this last night, win or lose, I'm proud of these guys. They have hung tough here tonight against the 33-1 team. Here comes the trap on Charlie again. The Wildcats take too much time getting across. Justice drives right to Jarrell. Jarrell pulls up, shoots. It's off the mark. No good. Bearden on the rebound. They got the basketball. Nordine in the rear court. Down the floor, down by 8. Minute to play in the ball game. Wildcat season, a minute from its conclusion unless a miracle occurs here at Bearden High School. Coach Green calls for another foul, but they finally do it. Ethan commits the foul, and unfortunately, they're going to go to the line with some good shooters. What a game, though. As I said before, and I know it disappointed me, the Wildcats were in this game the entire way. We were tied 26-26 at the half. It was close after 3 quarters. That free throw is good. But Bearden, with their experience and their D1 athletes, have come alive here in the second half. Second toss up, good. 10-point game, 57-47. Wildcats had 2 seniors. They'll return at least 3 starters. Wildcats, Ethan James. Ethan right side, Eli Peters for 3. No good. Here comes a layup on the other end. Nope, he's going to wait. Let's see if we even foul. I'm surprised Coach Green said to go ahead and foul. He's going to say no more fouls. He has called the dogs off. The dogs, 57-47. Congratulations to the Bearden Bulldogs. But they knew they were in a fight today here, Mark Haste.
Oh, yeah, they were, especially at halftime, David. I mean, I bet they were not expecting to, after leading by, 4 points at the end of the first quarter, they did not expect to be tied up at the half.
57-47, second toss is up, good. 11-point game. You always feel for the seniors. We've got 2 of them. Jarrell Jimerson, Charlie Taubenheim. Here goes to Eli Peters. Oh boy, firing a pass out to Jarrell. He's our other senior. Here's the trap. Why are they still trapping us? As Oak Ridge works the ball in for a layup. Justice scores. 20 seconds to play. The Wildcats are down 9. 58-49 the score. 15 seconds to play. And Bearden has won the region semifinal game. They will take on the Farragut Admirals in the championship ball game. 58-49 was the final score. Coach Gaddis, great effort by the Wildcats here. I mean, like I just said to Mark, win or lose, they knew they were in a fight, and the Wildcats played them toe-to-toe until the very end.
No question. Great coaching job by Coach Green and his staff to stay with the team that good. Great effort by our players. Really proud of them. Hate to see it end, but great job tonight.
Good job by the baseball team, too. Unfortunately, one season goes to the next, and you feel for our two seniors, Charlie Taubenheim and Jarrell Jimerson, 4-year players in the program. You coached football for 40-plus years, and you know what it's like for those seniors when their last game is complete.
It's sad, but it provides the memories of a lifetime, so they'll look back and have great thoughts of their careers.
Coach, thanks a lot for joining us here. Were you at the baseball game?
I was at the softball game at home. We played well against Farragut for a little while, but then they're the best team in the district, and they kind of got ahead of us pretty bad later.
The baseball team won 9-3, I believe, over Central. So let's take a break here. Wildcats defeated. Their season comes to a close, 58-49. Dylan, let's let Mark work on the stats. We'll take a break. We'll be back to Bearden High School. Season comes to a close, but a fun season for the Wildcats. Back to Bearden in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes. That's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site X-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Marquette's back here at Bearden High School, where Oak Ridge falls to Bearden by a final score of 58-49. Looking at the statistics, first for Oak Ridge, they were led in scoring by Jarrell Jimerson. He had 17 points. He led all scorers tonight. He was 5 of 6 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Also in double figures, Justice West, fine night for him. He had 15 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Charlie Tomenheim, also in double figures. He finished with 12 points on the night, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Ethan James added 2 points for the Wildcats, 1 of 4 from the field, and 1 point added by Eli Peters. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, the Wildcats were 18 of 34 from the field. They were 13 of 20 in twos, 5 of 14 in threes, and they were 8 of 12 from the free throw line. For Bearden, they were led in scoring by Carson Abernathy. Asbady. He had 14 points. Also in double figures, Brendan Murphy had 13. Justin Norden had 12. Sean Capshaw had 11. So they had, 4 individuals in double figures. Theo Mills had 4 points. Porter Dixon had 3. And Harrison Lynn had 1. As a team, Bearden shot 18 of 40 from the field. They were 9 of 23 in twos, 9 of 17 in threes, and 14 of 18 from the free throw line. David?
Thanks a lot, Mark. Let me get Coach Green in here. Wildcats fall 58-49. Very few times this year has Bearden played a game where it was in single digits. And you told me before the game, part of the game plan was, keep it close into the fourth quarter. They had a little run, unfortunately, there. A couple turnovers there at the end of the third quarter to kind of push it up. And they did a good job holding the ball. And then you turn the ball over a few times. Panic starts setting in a little bit because, you know your season's on the brink and you're in this crowded gym and against a team that's 33-1. But I can tell you, I'm proud of your guys. Yeah. I mean, they played really well against a really, really good team.
Yeah, and I was proud of them. I'm not, you know me well enough, David. I'm not into moral victories by any stretch. Really disappointed we couldn't find a way to finish it. I thought we could put ourselves in position. I really believed we could put ourselves in position to win the game. I think our kids did too. That was the first hurdle, after we beat West was to, make sure everybody was believing that we could do it, and I think they did. I think just the way we played them in the first half over there at our place, and we didn't play very well. But again, I think we gave ourselves a shot. I told the team for the next 2 days, let's have it undecided in the fourth quarter, and it was undecided going in the fourth quarter. We were right there, and just at that point, we got to start making some plays. And I don't know if you saw me with my.
I did.
Gave you a little bit of a nugget there to kind of know. We did a pretty good job with it. I mean, the whole concept is kind of like, I'm not into stalling the ball. You're taking your kids' aggressiveness away, but it was one of those things where we wanted to be patient, run some clock. It's almost like trying to, you got to lead the football and start pounding the rock. Let's run the ball. We tried to shorten the game as much as we can, but still be aggressive. And I thought we did. We picked our spots to do a pretty good job. We still made some bad decisions. A time or two, some bad turnovers, and that's going to happen. But I thought we executed for the most part. Take away the turnovers, I don't have a stat sheet in front of me. We had, I think, again, that ended up probably being the difference in the game if you had to break it down. But yeah, we were right there, had a shot, and couldn't be more proud of our guys. And and again, I think just proud of them for competing. And I think you kind of look. I knew when we was getting ready to tip it up, they were ready to go. During timeouts at halftime, at halftime when it was tied, if they didn't believe, they believed then. I think and all you can ask for is that's a really good team. That's one of the better teams we've played against in a while. We've played some teams that maybe are better over the years, but they're good.
Just you talked about guard play in the first two ball games where you struggled a little bit. I thought Justice and Jarrell offensively were really good.
Yeah.
I mean, and under a lot of pressure here too. I mean, they put a lot of pressure on you. They've got some length with their guards, and everywhere on the floor they're big and they're athletic. But I thought for the most part they did really well. I mean, they did really well, and.
Look for Laura Lee. If she's not around with you, I'm coming. You're good.
I can't remember who the leading scorer was. Was it Justice, I think, maybe?
Yeah, Justice had 15, Charlie had 14, and Jarrell had 17.
Yeah, I thought Justice and Jarrell.
Ethan's played well against them the other two games. He played really well. He only had 2, and Eli did a really good job defensively, kind of clogging it up and doing his assignments defensively. He only ended up having 1 bucket, didn't have a field goal. I thought if you look, he had obviously Charlie, Justice, and Jarrell in double figures. And if I thought to beat them we had to have 3 or 4 things go our way. I thought we had to have 4 or 5 guys play really well, and we had 3. So, but again, we gave ourselves a shot. And that's all you can ask for. Just wish we'd had some of those possessions back to do again. But just really proud of our teams for competing and giving themselves a shot.
Coach, since you've been here 16 years, you've played Bearden a lot, and they all seem to be in games like this, where they matter. We've been in the region semis with them. We've been in the region finals with them. We've played some great games. I think over the last, and I'm older than you, last 50 years, the 2 best programs in the Knoxville area are Oak Ridge, consistently Oak Ridge and Bearden.
Yeah, and Coach Parrott, after the game, said, can we please try to avoid each other in the region semifinals? I think he said he's been the last 10 years we've played them at some point in the region elimination game of some sort. I don't know all the numbers, but yeah, I think if you look at their program and our program, I think it's my 16th year. I would argue us and them have been 2 of the better programs in the state of Tennessee, consistently.
I agree.
Over the last 15, 16 years. I don't think Coach Parrott's been here that long. I think he's been here 10 or 11. But I think we've consistently been 2 of the better programs in the state, without question, consistently over the course of years. We've had some teams that didn't make it to the state tournament, obviously, but we've kind of always been there, and they've, for the most part, always been there, and 2 good programs.
Coach, one thing I liked about your guys, they obviously bought into what you wanted them to do tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, they bought into it. I mean, because like you said, they like to be aggressive. You like them to be aggressive, but they bought in. And you, as a coach, you can't ask for any more.
Can't ask for any more. I'm disappointed we couldn't finish it, but I'm okay with the effort. I'm okay with the execution. I'm not okay with the loss. There's no moral victories. I've played and coached long enough. I don't get into that. Kind of makes me mad to even say that word, David. But there's a winner and a loser. We lost the game, but they did. They bought in. I think, and that's all you can ask for. And especially when you're undermanned. Before the game, I was talking about playing with a chip on your shoulder. Ain't nobody expect you to even play them close. We know we can, and you give yourself a shot. And just proud of them. Talk about the 2 seniors, obviously Jarrell, and glad to see Jarrell have a good last game. And Charlie obviously had a good career. And last year we had 4 or 5. We had 4 seniors or 5 seniors. So proud of those guys. They've come a long way. They've been in our program for 4 years. And if you, as a senior, when you graduate, you've been through a lot in our program. They've had a lot of adversity, had a lot of success. Both those guys were in the state championship game last year. And, I'm proud of those 2, and they'll do well.
Coach, the good news is you've got 3 starters potentially returning from this year's team to next year. Add a few players, and your JV was undefeated, maybe?
I think so. They lost 1.
Yeah, I didn't remember them losing much.
Yeah.
But so you've got some talent coming up. Obviously, there's talent coming up from the middle school. So, 3 starters back. You do miss 2 keys, though, with Charlie and all those points. But, sometimes when you've got one guy that's doing the bulk of the scoring, things even out a little bit more the next year. But I know you'll miss Charlie and Jarrell, but you got a good core coming back.
We got a good core coming back, and usually at the end of the year, you thank the seniors for what they've done for our program, and then you challenge the underclassmen. Their off season. I always say this my whole coaching career. Their off season has started tomorrow. And it's time for them to be selfish as players and get better. Work on their game. When the season starts next November, it's time to be unselfish and do what's best for the team. That's a Coach Pearl thing, and I challenge them to be selfish. If you struggle shooting it, get in the gym. If you don't put the work in, you're not going to have the results. And and they've got to make that decision as players. How much better they want to get between now and next November.
Coach, I enjoyed working with you again. 16 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be 17. Don't leave us.
No.
We want you to come back.
Yeah.
We want you to retire at Oak Ridge at the same age as Coach Joe Gaddis.
I may not live as long as Coach Gaddis. But, no, I appreciate you, David. Just what you guys do up here and the exposure and all the work you guys put in, raising money and helping me with film and highlight videos. I'm very appreciative of what you do, and we're very, very fortunate to have you, and we're spoiled. I know I'm spoiled as a coach to have you guys doing what you do, and Brendan, consider you a great friend.
Thank you a lot.
All right, thanks,
that.
David.
See you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Wildcats defeated tonight 58-49. That about does it here for basketball season. I'm kind of sad to say, but, it always has to end. Seems like just the other day we were starting with Oliver Springs, but we're going to try to do some baseball games if we can find some sponsorship money. Speaking of that, we appreciate our sponsor tonight, Mike and Jeff Henderson, loyal Oak Ridge fans in all sports. I know we'll see. I know Jeff for sure at some baseball games, and hopefully Mike too. Going to close it out. Appreciate all my crew all year long. Preston Fetters has mainly done our top camera most of the year, and I appreciate him, kind of, along with Dylan Woody, who has been our producer. Once we went to the two-camera operation, he's been our producer. Guys, you have anything you want to say here to the audience here? Well, I just appreciate you all. I appreciate Caleb Jackson, along with Caleb Riker. We had once Raj do camera. We had Grayson Brown do camera. We had Oliver Poggle do color and camera with us. We had Blake Woody do a game of camera, a couple games of camera. Who am I forgetting? Titus Fetters, right. Big Titus helped us out. And Kipton Fagan was with us. I'm probably forgetting people as I'm trying to remember. Mark and Shauna, obviously. Mark and Shauna Haste. And but we will find him sometime. So let's close it out here. Our next broadcast of Oak Ridge High School baseball will be, I think, I'm not 100% sure, Thursday at Bobby Hopkins Field when the Wildcats take on the Maryville Rebels in baseball action. They won today, I think it was 9-4 over the Central Bobcats. For our crew tonight, Preston, Dylan, Caleb with a K, Jackson, Caleb with a C, Riker. This is David Clary saying...